How to rewire the aging brain. Just one breath a day. Backed by science. Do you know what truly takes away independence for many people after age 70? It's not memory loss. It's not heart disease. It's something much quieter, loss of balance. Just one fall, something that might seem harmless, can lead to a broken bone, weeks in bed, or worse, losing the ability to care for yourself. The heartbreaking truth is, most older adults don't lose their balance simply because they're getting old. It often happens because a hidden system in the body is slowly weakening, and no one notices until it's too late. But here's the good news. Just 3 minutes a day can help restore balance and give you back the confidence to stand tall on your own 2 feet. Today, I'll show you the #1 reason older adults struggle with balance, and a simple, science-backed way to improve it, safely, at home. If you have aging parents, loved ones, or you're stepping into your 70s yourself, this video is an important reminder. Tap, share, and help someone you care about stay steady, strong, and standing tall for years to come. A simple explanation. The vestibular system and cerebellum, the silent culprits behind balance loss. Have you ever wondered why standing up too quickly makes you feel lightheaded? Or why a tiny misstep can leave you stumbling, even when your legs still feel strong? The answer lies deep within your inner ear and brain, in a delicate system called the vestibular system, which works closely with the cerebellum, the part of the brain that helps you stay balanced and move smoothly. After age 60, and especially beyond 70, this system begins to quietly decline. Tiny sensors in the inner ear, called semicircular canals and otoliths, start sending weaker signals about your head's position and movement. At the same time, the cerebellum, your body's internal balance coordinator, slows down in how quickly it processes these signals. The result? You might feel steady in your legs, but your body doesn't react as quickly. Sudden turns, small slips, or uneven ground can leave you off balance or even lead to a fall. This is why many people say, "My legs are fine, but I still lose my balance." Because the problem isn't always in the muscles, it's in the control center that's aging silently. But here's the good news. Your brain and vestibular system can be retrained if you know how to activate them gently at the right time and in the right way. And in just a moment, I'll show you exactly how to do that. Muscle weakness and cerebellar decline after age 70. At age 70, it's not just muscles that grow weaker. The nervous system itself begins to quietly step back from its role in keeping you balanced. And the danger is, this process is silent. No pain, no clear warning signs, until the moment you fall. The cerebellum, the part of your brain that controls coordination and balance, gradually loses both volume and the ability to send signals quickly. That means even if your legs are strong enough to stand, your brain may not respond fast enough to help you stay standing when something unexpected happens. The sensory nerves in your legs, the ones that tell your brain where your feet are and how stable the ground is, also begin to lose sensitivity. You slowly lose the ability to feel the floor. That's why so many older adults fall even when the ground seems perfectly flat. At the same time, muscle loss in the lower body, especially in the calves and thighs, makes your legs, the very pillars that help prevent falls, less reliable. But this is not your fate. Recent research shows that just 3 minutes a day of the right kind of movement can strengthen neural connections and significantly improve balance in as little as 6 weeks. Up next, you'll try the first exercise. Simple, gentle, but powerful. It's designed to help reconnect your brain and legs so you can stay upright, stay steady, and move with more confidence. Exercise 1. Heel-to-toe walk. A test of orientation and control. You don't need expensive equipment. You don't even need a lot of space. Just a flat floor, about 6 to 10 feet long, and a willingness to take a step beyond the fear of losing balance. The heel-to-toe walk is a simple, powerful way to test how well your brain, muscles, and nerves are working together. Here's how to do it. Stand tall. Step one foot in front of the other, placing the heel of your front foot directly against the toes of your back foot. Extend your arms gently out to the sides for balance. Walk slowly and with focus. Count your steps. 1, 2, 3, up to 10. If you feel wobbly, drift off balance, or can't stay steady after 3 or 4 steps, it could be an early sign of vestibular imbalance or reduced nerve sensitivity in your legs. Practice this exercise 2 to 3 times a day. It only takes about 3 minutes, but it's one of the most effective ways to reconnect with your legs and remind your brain, I'm still in control of how I move. Understanding the real risk of falling after 70, the facts and the numbers. A fall isn't just an accident. For adults over 70, it can mark a major turning point, leading to loss of independence, and in many cases, a loss of self. According to the CDC, 1 in 4 adults over 65 falls every year. But the more alarming fact is this: 1 in 5 of those falls leads to serious injury, such as hip fractures, head trauma, or long-term loss of mobility. Once a fall happens, the risk of falling again doubles. And after that first fall, many people begin living in fear, avoiding movement, losing muscle strength rapidly, and growing weaker each day. Did you know? Being unable to stand on one leg for just 10 seconds may double your risk of early death, according to a study from Brazil, published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine. But here's the good news. With simple, consistent exercises, just 3 minutes a day, you can retrain your brain, rebuild leg strength, and regain the confidence to move steadily into each new day. Exercise 2. Chair stand test. Revealing the truth about your lower body strength. Have you ever tried standing up from a chair without using your hands? If not, try it right after this segment. The chair stand test is one of the most reliable indicators of longevity, mobility, and fall risk in adults over 70. It's more than just a simple movement. It's a mirror reflecting the true strength of your thighs, glutes, and overall coordination. Here's how to do it. Sit upright in a sturdy chair, arms crossed over your chest. For 30 seconds, stand up and sit back down as many times as you can without using your hands. More than 10 reps? That's a strong sign. Fewer than 8? You're in the caution zone. Fewer than 5? It's time to act, now. Your thigh and glute strength is the foundation that keeps you steady, mobile, and independent. Losing that strength often means losing a little more of your freedom each day. Doing this test daily not only helps you track your progress, it's also the first step in rebuilding your stability, starting from the ground up. The hormonal sky after 70, the quiet tides that affect your balance. After age 70, our bodies become like a sky shifting seasons. Hormones begin to quietly retreat, leaving behind spaces that often go unnoticed until we lose our balance. Estrogen in women and testosterone in men decline significantly, weakening bone density, muscle elasticity, and the body's ability to stay balanced. This doesn't just increase the risk of falls. It can make you feel like you've lost control of your own body. At the same time, cortisol, your stress hormone, tends to rise with age. Chronically high cortisol levels weaken muscles, slow recovery, and especially disrupt your vestibular system, the brain's balance center. This hormonal imbalance after 70 is like a silent undertow, slowly pulling away your sense of security when walking or standing, without a clear reason why. The good news? Just a few minutes of the right exercise each day can help awaken those sleeping hormonal systems, restoring energy, balance, and a renewed sense of confidence in your movement. Exercise 3. One-leg balance, a simple test to check and improve your stability. This is a simple movement, yet it's one of the earliest ways to detect balance issues in adults over 70. If you can't stand steadily on one leg for at least 5 seconds, your risk of falling in the next 6 months nearly doubles. Not because you're weak, but because your nervous and vestibular systems are no longer working together as smoothly as before. How to do it? Stand next to a wall or sturdy chair. Gently lift one foot off the ground while keeping your body upright and your eyes looking straight ahead. Count slowly from 1 to 10. If you wobble, lean, or need support, that's okay. It simply shows you where you are right now. Standing on one leg isn't just a balance test. It's also a great way to train your nerves, muscles, and joints to work together again, helping your brain stay sharp and responsive. Just 2 to 3 sessions per day, 30 seconds per leg. Over time, you'll start to notice more confidence and steadiness when getting up from a chair or stepping over a doorway. What if you can't do a one-leg stand? Not everyone can stand on one leg right away, especially those who've had a minor stroke, past injuries, or simply haven't moved much in a long time. But that doesn't mean improvement isn't possible. In fact, if this sounds like you, balance training may be even more important. If standing on one leg feels too difficult, try starting with a toe tap. Lightly tap the tip of one foot on a low step or chair in front of you for 10 seconds, then switch legs. Or stand close to a table and lift one foot just an inch off the floor, keeping a light hand on the surface for safety. What matters most isn't how high you lift your leg, but whether you're sending signals to your brain and nervous system to reawaken your balance system. From just a few seconds at a time, you'll work up to 10 seconds, then 15, then even a full minute. And when that day comes, you'll notice the change. Steadier steps, quicker stand-ups, and most importantly, the return of your confidence. The impact on heart rate, circulation, and blood sugar after each short session. Did you know that just 3 minutes of light movement each day can help calm your heart rate, regulate blood pressure, and balance your blood sugar? Often in surprising ways. Simple exercises like standing on one leg, heel-to-toe walking, or rising from a chair don't just strengthen muscles. They also send signals to your autonomic nervous system. These signals help steady your heartbeat, improve blood circulation, and make your cells more sensitive to insulin. The result? Your blood sugar after meals doesn't spike the way it used to. And for older adults, that's critical, because the risk of diabetes and stroke increases with age, In fact, studies show that simply standing up and sitting down gently 10 times after a meal can lower your post-meal blood sugar by up to 30%. You don't need intense workouts, just consistency. And that may be the simplest safety valve you can give your body, starting today. A simple 3-minute morning routine to improve balance. Picture a quiet morning, soft sunlight spilling through the window. Before you make your coffee or check your phone, take just 3 minutes for a small habit, one that could change your future. Start with 30 seconds of heel-to-toe walking. Slow, steady steps with your eyes forward, placing the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other. Next, spend 30 seconds balancing on one leg. Lightly hold the back of a chair if needed. Then, do 10 sit-to-stands from a chair without using your hands, keeping your back upright and eyes facing forward. Just 3 minutes each morning sends a powerful signal to your balance system, leg muscles, and heart. I'm still here, and I'm living with intention. This simple routine can help you walk steadier, prevent falls, and reclaim the confidence that aging never has to take away, unless you let it. Did you know? Just 3 minutes a day, one small habit, could be the line between independence and dependence. None of us wants to be the person who needs help getting up, just because of a simple fall. But if you start today, even if you're 70, 80, or beyond, you're sending your body a powerful message. I'm still in control. Remember, it's not aging that takes away your balance. It's neglect. Every mindful step, every gentle exercise is an act of preserving your independence and your dignity. If this message speaks to you, share it with someone you love. One share might help someone avoid a fall or reclaim a bit of their strength. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss more simple tools for living well, living strong, and living with purpose. Because you deserve freedom. And yes, you can reclaim it, starting today.